Robert Dean here. I'm a guitar teacher. I got a question for you. Have you ever run into somebody who can pick up a song just by hearing it one or two times? They don't go to the internet, they just hear it and they figure it out on the guitar or on the piano. That's because their ear has been trained, okay? I call it ear training. And I've been doing it since I was about 12 or 13 years old. That's when I started playing the guitar. And didn't have a laptop, didn't have a computer, didn't have a phone, didn't have an app, didn't have YouTube. My gosh, I didn't even have a tape recorder. And back then, teachers were few and far between. If you wanted to, get a guitar teacher, you had to put your guitar in a case and walk about 10 blocks and go to some old guitar teacher. And he wasn't about to teach you a modern song, right? He was going to teach you something like this, some kind of chord theory or something, right? And I teach that today too. But ear training is very important. I remember my sisters had a transistor radio, and I would sit with my guitar and listen to the radio, and when a song come on, I try to learn it. And I'll never forget the first time I heard the Beatles, I Want to Hold Your Hand, Oh yeah, I'll tell you something, I can you understand. I had to learn that just by hearing it. And there is a process to doing it, and there are some tips and some tricks. Listen, I've got a 1-hour DVD lesson on DVD form, okay? And it's simply called ear training. I taught this concept some time back at Guitar Center in Hollywood, and gosh, the people there loved it, okay? And on this DVD, I teach you 4 songs, all right? With the bass line and everything, and I teach you how to listen to them and how to learn them quickly. There is a process, and there's some tips and some tricks, and I'll show them to you. You might say, well, why should I want to train my ear when I want to learn a song? I want to go to the internet. Well, you can do that, but on Sunday afternoon, when you're at a jam session and somebody says, hey, let's play The Thrill Is Gone in B flat and start on the sharp 5, 2, 3, 4. You're going B flat, sharp 5, and you're trying to find the app on your phone. No, I'm going to teach you how to listen to the song and how to dissect it. Dissect it in your mind and figure out the chord structure behind it and how to jump in and play it quickly. This DVD is an hour long. I show you some scale patterns too, how to figure them out. It's $28. It's $28. If you want it, just email me at robertdeanblues@sbcglobal.net and say, Robert, I want the ear training DVD. Okay? It's number 804. 804. Ear training DVD. And we pay all the shipping and handling worldwide. It's just straight $28. We got PayPal, Visa, MasterCard. You can even send me a check if you want. I'll tell you how I can hook you up, okay? robertdeanblues@sbcglobal.net. I've also got a website, robertdeanblues.com, and I've got about 35 lessons on there. But if you've never heard of me, and first time you've run into me, that's my bad, because I'm trying to reach about 8 billion people on the planet, right, with my guitar. Yeah. You just go to YouTube or Google and type in Robert Dean Guitar, and I've got over 150 lessons on there, all styles, songs, modes, theories. Just go there and check me out. And I want you to get this lesson on ear training. I had a mechanic for a long time that when I heard something wrong in my car, I would go over to the mechanic and he wouldn't even open up the hood. He'd say, let me take a ride with you. And we'd ride around the block, and he'd listen to the car and he'd say, oh, I know what's going on. I know what's going on. Ear training is very, very, very important, okay? And I know some people say, well, my brother has a musical ear and I have a deaf ear. I was born that way. Well, no, you weren't born that way, you know. An ear is just like a muscle. You have to develop it, okay? And in music, it's very, very important, right? So I want you to get this DVD. It's an hour long. Like I say, it's $28. And just email me at robertdeanblues@sbcglobal.net. Contact me, okay? Ear training, 804